But it is Saturday today, and I hope that everybody is okay. Normally, you'd be able to see my face, but you can't. Not today. I can make you see outside. There you go, look. There's the police. Ambulance. I'm just waiting for everyone to come in, and I'm sorry because I just tried doing my What is that? Them two purple things in the corner. I don't know. Can everyone else see you? I bet it's got Shamz don't care has come up a million times. I'm sorry. Diddler, new docs. It says there's one person watching. Now there's two. See, I'm the second. Now there's one gone. And I'll be the only one watching. But now I know what I can do. My mate's just gone past. Right, because I'm using the other phone. I've had such a, oh my gosh, I've had a better day than PDD, put it this way. Everyone's been talking about the documentary, people. And I'm like, come on, Shams. Hiya, Future. Oh my gosh. Girl. Future, look outside the window. Not mine. Look outside yours, yeah. Is the moon there? Because he should be there, because he's like right next to me. No, babes, is that moon moving a bit too fast or what? Or is it the clouds? I don't know. I ain't even lying. See the moon there? Can you see him? See it there? The moon's just moving. I mean, what is it, What is it, people? Do we care? No. Nobody gives two flying Fs. Yeah, well, I'm just sitting here by the bedroom window. I've had bad news, good news, and every other bit. Bad news, unfortunately, we've had a loss. And I can't really talk about it. You know what I mean? A close friend. So, boom. And good news, police has just drove past and they're not arresting me. Boom. And then I done a parody this morning on my smaller channel. And if you want to catch it, it's really brilliant. You know the parody, it goes like this. Oh, you know them girls, Miss Universe. And they're like, Great Britain. So I was copying them. Venezuela. Brazil. You know what I mean? And all them. Nigeria. I was loving it. Because why not? I was thinking about all the wigs I'm going to buy and dress up like all them girls again. I'm going to dress up like every single one of them, what am they called? Beauty queens, the Miss Universe. And now I'm going to pretend I'm from China. Give me another one. Yugoslavia. Give me another one. There's our daughter. And is he walking his dog? He's walking his dog. There's our daughter. Yugoslavia. Actually, it's probably the clouds moving quickly behind the moon. I thought that. I genuinely did. But you know what? I didn't think, Future. I didn't think of going to watch the Netflix drama. Because you know what? This week, Future and everyone else watching, you never guess what happened, baby girl. We had Mega Trash. Was she on Wednesday? I think she came on Wednesday. Yes. I don't know what Netflix is doing. I mean, you gave us Charlie Brooker or whatever his name is. Brockass. Can someone donate some cash and get me some cigarettes, please? I've literally got like 3 left. And nobody smokes in my area. I'm not even lying. They all smoke finger. What do they smoke? Vapes. Do you reckon P. Diddy's smoking vapes now? Or do you reckon his bum-bums be smoked like a vape? I'm just saying. And I to all my brothers that came in today. I love you all my sisters, admins and everyone. I spoke to about 500 people today. And then I done a live show. Parody people, because I love my parody. And then guess what happened? I went downstairs. And my kitchen was as flooded as P. Diddy's fucking sweat on his face right now. From the washing machine. I'm not even lying. I thought... And then on top of that, I'm not going to lie, I scrubbed out my fridge last night, yeah. I got £60 worth of shopping from Iceland, which bought me like 5 bags of food. And had 2 items in each of them. Yeah, that went far. Bread, butter, wipes, one multi-pack of clips. You couldn't make this up. You couldn't. I will be talking about DIDDLER in a minute when everyone else comes in. And everyone else smashes the like. Lexi, you turn that off, please. It's boiling. I say, as I'm sitting here wrapped in my big ass blanket. Did you, babes? Yeah. OMG, I feel like I'm back in the Caribbean. Well, it ain't that hot. Maybe it's because there's a mirror in front of me. Anyways, people, like I was saying, that moon is a full moon. It's supposed to be a full moon the other day. And that's the last full moon you're going to get of the year. And it's my birthday coming up, don't forget. The most special day. Oh, yeah, and my daughter's 18. Forgot about that. Nah, I'm only joking. We're going to be celebrating. I am. I'm joking, people. We're going to be celebrating Alex's birthday. It's going to be special. It's on a Sunday. She's took time off work. And I want to listen to DIDDLER. So as anyone, and let me say all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. And I've been sitting here all day waiting for the councilman to come. I can't use my downstairs. It's fucking flooded. Here's the story I was going to tell you, and this is funny. So I've got these things from Timo, because I was shopping like a billionaire. Timo. You know them water dispensers that you can put in the fridge? So I bought me a couple, yeah. one for squash and one for that. And, I ordered about 5 cranberry juices yesterday and about 4 apple juices. This ain't no lie. Then I've got all my bottles of water, my squash and all that. And I like mine, with the shards of ice in it. Oh gosh, I got that from one of my admins that I was talking to today, and I was explaining. I've spoken to about 10 admins today, trying to keep up with business, but oh my gosh, after my live show, I was just like, this is too much. Anyways, I went downstairs, people. My kitchen's flooding, so I'm like trying to get old agate towels. And I ain't rushing. Yeah, because I'm not going to get no nice towels to put on no dirty floor. Do you understand me? So I'm trying to get the worst things I can find. Do you know what I mean? Anything that's going to soak up the water. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Ah! And I got my hand in the sink and I'm like, there ain't nothing blocking it. I think I probably know what's blocking it because I washed all the dog's blankets. I probably need to empty the washing machine filter. But anyways, I put the water, I filled up the water tank and the tank with the squash in it. Yeah. And I thought to myself, ooh, hold on, sound maker. I have spoken to everyone today. Shout out to Mika, Pete Shine, to Herbs and Herbs. Alright. I've got to give a shout out to our Sollies. Oh no, because it was his birthday. It's our Tommy's birthday in 2 days, people. Yes, Clover Queen. Everyone's a Sagittarius. Oh, Scorpio, innit? What's going on? Future, when's your birthday, Mush? You never want to celebrate. I bet you're a Cancer. Because they kick off. I'm on a live, sis. Ram-pa-pa-pum. People smash that like. Man down. Ram-pa-pa-pum. Right. So, you May. Are you a Taurus? You're a bull. You're stubborn. Stubborn. I could say much more. I was raised by a Pisces, Aries, live in Disneyland, and the Taurus is stubborn and grounded as a bull. You can't fucking move them. It's like moving a statue. Don't matter what you say, they ain't changing their mind. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a Sagittarius. I don't give up. There you go. It worked well. Until it didn't, and then it did. Sagittarius will make it work. Because we don't give two flying fucks. We say what we need to say. We tolerate what we need to tolerate. And then we just fucking move on. We keep it moving, mate. Like a rotary wheel. Anyways. Tell you what, I'm keeping moving. I'm happy because my daughter's happy today. Are you happy, Lexi? I'm not forcing her. Lex, are you happy? Oh, what made you happy? I thought she went to say her face or them eyelashes. I don't want my daughter wearing makeup and all that crap. Or dyeing her hair, and she dyed her hair for the first time. I nearly had an heart attack. Says the mom that was dyeing her hair at the age of 10, but that's different. That was my time. Anyways, I had the bottle of water. It wasn't a bottle, it was the dispenser, the water dispensers, people. I washed it all out, scrubbed the fridge, you know, as you do, scrub the freezer, took everything out, restocked. Everything's looking gorgeous, you know, like one of them moms off one of them mom things. What am they called? You know, when they do them videos, and I'm like, yeah, man, Shams, you're doing well. Then I went to lie down for another hour. But anyways, as I went downstairs and that shit is flooding, and I'm trying to wash my hands, I've had to go upstairs to wash my hands because quite obviously the sink is flooded. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, fuck's sake, thank fuck I done that. Then I remembered the water and the juice in the freezer, you know, because I like it with the shards, and then put it in the fridge. So just as I put it in the fridge, people, the water one, and it's on the top, so you can dispense the water. The fucking water tipped all over my head. Oh shit, you know, freezing. Listen, I done my own ice challenge. I was like, "Va, va." And then I thought, no, this is what the devil wants. And I ain't gonna play that fucking game. I was like, it's alright. I come upstairs, I was shaking like a fucking leaf, and I thought, fuck you, and fuck you again. Because I didn't deserve. Mate, I just started laughing. I went to sleep, had a couple of missed calls, and then thought I'd do this after talking to my daughter because we've been going through this. And I keep saying, I need to know what's going on with this documentary. So let's start, people. We're 17 minutes in. Everyone, I hope that you're settled. This one is about Diddler. Now, like I said earlier on, I don't know if Netflix people are trying to do our heads in. And the reason I will say that is because, number one, you had Mega Trash, yeah? Meghan Markle. Like, why are you still paying her to chat crap? And she's like so condescending. Hi, it's me again. Me again. Yes. Yeah, we know. All right, just jog on and stay in your lane. Bye, Felicia. You're still here. OMG, like, all to the M to the G. Bye. Anyways, so I didn't want to give you like any torture. And me and my daughter done a video the other day just telling you about him. Him, well, she does act like the husband. Telling you about her on Netflix. She's got a new program on. And then afterwards, a few of my admins were like, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, babes, your day's already shit. Why would I make your day even shitter? I'm a good friend. Why am I going to tell you to go and watch that bag of shit? No, if Netflix wants to go down like the fucking Titanic, fair enough. But here's the thing, people, we're thinking that. But look how many people are watching the Netflix dramas now, yeah? And not because they're interested in Meghan Markle or P. Diddy. It's more likely the curiosity. You know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. But curiosity brings fucking money in. Am I lying though? You talk about something and you're like, oh, watching Megan, like one of my admins said the other day, I think it was at me, when I went, it's like watching a car wreck in slow motion. Now I said the slow motion bit, but it is. Watching Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, it's like watching, it's the slowest car wreck I've ever watched. Now I'm going to move on to P. Diddler because Netflix likes to put some more shit on us. And before I do all this, I just want to find out who done the P. Diddler thing because I thought it was. If you're wondering why I'm talking like this, number one, I got a lisp. Number two, I'm a nasally cow. And number three, I'm smoking. So I'm chilling by the radiator and looking out the window being a nosy cow. So P. Diddy, Doc, director, it should be 50 pence. If it ain't 50 pence, I will. It says Alexandria Stapleton, and he's going to explain the origin. It came to us. Go on, Alexandra. I want to know what you're going to say. He's an American director. He's a showrunner, people. Executive producer. So I thought 50 pence, sonny. So I'm reading this thing by Tudum, Tudum, as in you're too dumb, like too clever, too stupid, too dumb. Get it, peeps, yeah. Um, so Sean Combs, the reckoning on the exclusive footage that's leading up to Diddy's arrest. Right, so this basically is trying to say it's footages that's going to lead up to Diddy's arrest, yeah? So he starts off 2024. Sean Combs is in a hotel room. But before we do all these people, should we do a little background check on Sean Combs and the diddler? Sorry, the fiddler, Fiddy Pence. So diddler and 50 pence. Let's do a little background check. And I haven't got none of my notes in front of me, so this is just off my head. Hold on. Legs, can you run shop and get me fags? Give him a tenner and keep a tenner for yourself. You're on mute, don't say nothing. Oh my gosh, I need reasons, people. And I need a life. Anyways, let's start off. Who should we do first? One of you tell me, who should we do first? Should we talk about 50 pence? His little background? Or should we do Diddler the Fiddler? Because either way, they're both atrocious. No lie. Since no one's talking, I'll just get Lexi to say, who the fuck has got 8K and not one person chatting? Lexi, I think I'm Medusa. Who should I talk about first? 50 pence, his background, or Diddler the Fiddler? All good fuge. I knew you was there, girl. Diddler or 50? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Future choose. Right, we're gonna go with 50. Thank you, Future. Fucking hell. It's so hard, isn't it? Right, 50 pence. Let's do his little background. Um, he grew up with his grandma, didn't he? It says that his mom had him very young, 50 pence his mom. And you know what? I can see, if you look at his background, you can see where his morals kind of lie. So, you know, if any of you lot are around my age, even if you're younger or older, if you was brought up by an older generation or someone that's got old school morals, you're going to grow up with those old school. Even though I'm like, oh yeah, I'm young. I still grow up my children with old school morals. And now I look at my children and it's like they're old school compared to a lot of, their peers. Does that make sense? And I look at a lot of children around here that are old school, and people look down at them. I think, look at, not like my children, but are they, well, I don't know if they do. I couldn't give two flying fucks. But, fitting. His real name is Curtis. I do know that. And I do know, fucking popular first name. in I heard I was supposed to drop this out that he was going out with Vivacia Fox again. But I don't know how true that is. Do you know what I mean? Hold on. I just thought to myself, my daughter wasn't seen on there. Right. So, Mr. Jackson, Curtis Jackson, which is £50. How old is he? Curtis, how old am ya? Curtis James Jackson the third. The third. I thought you didn't know who your fucking dad was. You see, make that make sense. So £50, yeah. You grew up with your mom. And then she died because your mom was a prostitute. Am I lying? And what's all this about fucking... He's never... He says age 50. He ain't 50. Is he 50? OMG, I just want to say, is he 50 if I'm 50? It's because I was talking to one of my mates. One of my admins is 50 and the other one's 60. For fuck's sake. Me and my brain. I genuinely thought I was older than the motherfucker. Anyways, Curtis James Jackson, yeah. The third. I know that he's what? He's from New York. And I know that. Oh? He's an American rapper. He's an entrepreneur. He does a lot of things, directing films and all that. He's also known for trolling. He's not very good with his children. As in, he is, but he's not. He's got a couple of kids, well, a few. Theo, lie down. He's got a few kids, yeah. Isis! And with those children, people that he's got, 50's a bit like me. He's like, you know what? I ain't being funny. These kids are like adults and they still want money. And 50's like, are you fucking mad? No. And everyone's like, oh, he's a shit dad. Bitch, please. Let me tell you something about parenting. If I teach you how to ride a bike, does that mean I'm going to push you around every fucking day? If I teach you how to tie your shoelaces, do I have to fucking tie it every day? If I teach you how to cook a meal, do I have to sit there cooking it for you every day? No, bitch, no. Do you understand me? How the fuck are you going to grow? This is the problem. This is where I done fucked up, yeah. I taught my kids a lot of things. But when they done it, my kids taught me a lot of things. How to be conniving. Yeah, they did. Because they do things like their dad. They pretend like they can't do it. Acting all shit. So I'd sit there having a monster feet and say, you know what, leave it. Forget it, I'll do it myself. And then when I do it myself, what happens? Do you know what I mean? Hold up. Oh. Fucking hell. That's my neighbour. Fucking hell. And I'm not lying, look. But I just don't want to show her. I should go and get them onions. Anyways, 50 pence, yeah. He was saying he's always had beef with P. Diddy. And everyone's like, why have you got beef with him? There's been a lot of things. Now, remember, he got famous. It was through Eminem. Yeah? He's been shot in the face how many times? So 50 is known as not just, oh, a rapper. A lot of them would be like, oh, you know what? I'm a rapper. Blah, blah, blah. And then you find out that they're all mouth. And then a lot of people expect to live with gangsters and they think that it's a gangster lifestyle all day long. It's my daughter. I need this window open because I'm dying. I'll shit you know. I'm not lying. I'm trying not to show the neighbours' cars. You alright, baby girl? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you can come in. No, we're staring outside, but I thought I could see you in the finger. Go on. I don't show my daughter. Babes. I don't even know what I'm saying, babes. Is that heater off? Boiling. Anyways. You alright, yeah? Oh. Have you set your alarm for work? Oh, good. Oh, gosh, I'm boiling mush. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to close this. So anyways, people, the thing about 50 pence is, he ain't as innocent as you think. There has been rumours about the way he's treated his women. All the stories that you've heard is how he's lovely, blah, 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 compared to the rest of them, yeah? Maybe it's because you've associated him with Eminem. We got things like the Super Bowl, so we know he's not down with Jay-Z. Yeah? And he does chat people's business. 50 pence is not one of those that's going to hide his mouth. He's like me. He couldn't give two flying Fs. Do you know what I mean? And I don't really blame him. But he's not innocent. But who on God's earth is? At the end of the day, basically, what I'm trying to say is he got beef and he's trying to say, oh, it's because P. Diddler's a batty man and he tried to take me shopping and I always knew about Cassie. Now, 50, I've got to give him this. He was one of the first people to ever come out with the fact that he came out with the fact that Cassie had sent a video. Now, he didn't name or shame Cassie, but he did turn around and he said, at the end of the day, I've got a video, and I was like phoning him up saying, listen, your girl's on this video. And he's like, oh, it don't matter, rare, rare, rare. That tells you everything you need to know. Do you know where I'm coming from? So, and he offered 50 pence to go shopping. And 50 pence knows that if Diddler is asking you to go shopping and you're a man, that means he wants your bum bum. And he kept saying, I'm going to out you, which he did. So, you know, there's a little background on him. There ain't much more you need to really know. If you do want to know about him, you can just put it out on here because I don't know if my chat's working or not. Or if everyone's just being quiet. But the last chat I've got is Future. But anyways, after that, he said he was going to do a documentary. And this was way before Diddy got arrested, people. And everyone's like, yeah, he's just trolling because don't forget, 50 pence, he likes to troll people, especially Diddy. And Diddy's done many interviews. I could go through with them, but it will take ages. And right about now, I'm not in the mood to be doing the Shams Don't Care documentaries like I used to do. But come January, I'll be proving it with the evidence and things like that. So, I'll be giving you all that, and you'll be seeing my face. My hair's gone well short and everything, people. You should see me. I'm loving it. Fuck. I just want my bloody sink to be fixed. I got my energy today to do everything. And now they've told me I've had to turn off my washing machine and that. That was a quick advertisement break. Now back. 50 has been doing his own directing. He's been producing his own films. And they've been quite good, actually. Not that I've seen any. I'm just going by what people have been writing, people. God strike me down, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't seen any. Shall I tell you why? Because I ain't interested in none of them big lip fucking monkey looking fucking cunts. I can give two flying fucks. Because to me, it's just like, oh no, I got beef with that one. I'm better than that one. They're all the same. Do you know where I'm coming from? So I'm like, you know what? I ain't interested. But let's move on to Diddy. Let me get my cigarette out. Oh, yeah, for this one. So Diddler, the dirty little fiddler. I've never liked that buck-tooth rabbit. Oh shit, He looks like fucking Roger Rabbit on crack. But anyways, he's up and around, yeah. And he's there with his mom. Wiggy over there. Not the one that does Saturday night. And I like the way you move. Be my baby. And she's from Denmark. Denmark! Denmark! Anyways. So we got Diddler. We've already got 50 pence. We'll get more into it, people. So now we got Diddler. And Diddler's like, hi everyone. I got Biggie over here. You know what I mean? He tried to get with Tupac, and Tupac's like, I ain't mad at ya, but get you better away from me. But you know what? They're all fucking Batmans and patsies. Is Tupac dead? We don't know. Everyone's blaming Diddler. Yeah? For fucking 2 pence's death. 6-pack over there. From the Congo. And everyone's crying about him. Like he's fucking Jesus Christ II. You all know who I'm on about. Tupac. Ugh. The fuck? The man looks like a fucking alien. I don't know if he's black, Indian, Chinese, fucking white with a black skin. Because he's got the white outer exterior. I don't know what the fuck this man is. And then he's been talking scriptures. Yeah? Like he's been alive for fucking 500 years. And I'm thinking, he knows what's going on. And he's trying to either trying to pre-warn us what's going on, Tupac, because they got him as a patsy or whatever. They're more fucking patsies. Or he could really see what's going on. And he was really trying to fight the system. But as much as people like Tupac, when you look at the actual real facts, you'll find out none of them are innocent. Not one. So all the Tupac lovers, Eminem lovers, Biggie. In fact, you know what? Let me just say, Eminem's done less sins than all of them put together. And that's saying something. I never thought I'd say that about a white man. God strike me down. Eminem's done less sins than all of them. But can I just say, a lot of these black stars have done a lot for the community, including Beyonce and Jay-Z. And for all the time, and Puff Daddy, for all the times that we've slagged them off, they have done good and people have come out well without the abuse. Facts. So, when they're not, if they just drop the money and leave the kids alone, we'll be all right. Just give us the money and then fuck off. We can do the rest. No lie, God strike me down. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. We can look after our. We got a village. In fact, we got a town. In fact, we got a country. And now Trump's coming to order. And we all believed in them. We're all going to find out, the wrath of God. Anyways, Diddler, let me just say, when Cassie first came out, people, half of you already had the notion about Diddler, didn't you? Half of you already knew the stories about Diddler. You already had the notion that, A, he might have took Biggie out, his BFF. Not Big Fat Giant, not that, not BFG. His best friend forever, Christopher Wallace. He's only 23. And then you've got Faith Evans, the wife, that was going around with everyone. Now, we already knew what P. Diddler was like. And I was very young when he got with Cassie. I'd say I was about 19, 20, when Tell Me How You Like It. It's me and you. That one. And I was like, it sounds a bit funny, with all that coming out people. Because I'm looking at him, I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking, what the do you see in him? Each to their own. But I was like, nah, man, you really trust him. And you trust them people around you. And then I was kind of working with Blind Gossip, but not deep. Because I was doing other things. So obviously I was still in it because I'm a nosy bitch, and journalism has always been one of my things. I love to do research into things. I'm a nosy bitch. You're all researchers on here, so don't lie. Every fucking one of you like to do research. Don't ya? Am I lying? You're all digging down that hole. Anyway, so we all knew about Diddler doing all that crap. And he looked dodgy. We heard stories. And what really shocked me, people, and I'm going to say it really fucking pissed me off, was the fact that when Cassie came out, this is why victims don't say fuck all. And as you can see, even when it plays out online, the perpetrator will still continue to try and damage the victim in any way that they can. So Cassie's come out and everyone's still believing in Diddy and saying, well, she must have liked it, it's been years. Does anyone know what manipulators do? Abusers. Really? And then the torture that they still try and put you through. When you've been through years of it, from different people, different aspects, and when you see different people going through it, sometimes you're going to recognize it and think, just go, run. Because you can see yourself in that. So, when this documentary was coming out and Netflix was highlighting what Diddler done, fair enough. Well done. But I can't remember a lot of people giving Cassie the big up that she needed until Cassie had to sit there proving. Now, if you was getting abused, are you going to have a camera set up? And this has happened numerous times, are you? Or unless the camera's already there. And you know what I find funny? A lot of people get abused on the street, online, and no one does anything. Unless it happens to them, then it's called abuse. If it happens to everyone else, they're a strong person. But when it happens to, you know, certain person, oh. So, Diddler is being highlighted by 50 pence on this documentary leading up to, his arrest. Did we really need to know what's going on? Because to me, I think that we've all failed the victims because even now, I am absolutely disgusted at all the black people that are on their channels supporting Diddy. When you're 13-year-old and when you're fucking 2-year-olds is getting raped. Is that okay? Just give him a present. Yeah. You know, when someone forces you to do something, imagine you've got an allergy to fish or something, and someone's forcing you to eat that fish every day. That's abuse, isn't it? The other day I watched something. It wasn't the other day, it was this morning when I was doing my research while cleaning up because that's all I ever fucking do. Anyways, there was this woman, she's 21 years old or 23, and she's still being fostered in the system. She's still in the foster system at that age. And they found her, the neighbour, in a dog cave, and everyone's cussing the neighbour, saying, why didn't you do anything? Well, hold on, how many fucking neighbours was around her? This is in America, people. It doesn't matter what country it is. But this goes on everywhere. You can hear your neighbours whimpering and things like that, and nobody gives a fuck. But then, when someone does actually do action about it, you're blaming that person that's gone to save them. That's why nobody wants to get involved. And then the system fails the victims. And then the perpetrators are sitting there still antagonizing the victims because that's what they do. So you can imagine Cassie every day looking at the Diddy documentary and then everyone's sitting there, she must have enjoyed it. Yeah. I don't think people know what abuse is. When you're in front of your abuser, you fucking act like anything. And when you've been groomed from a young age to act in a certain way, you will do that fucking act. Do you understand? Obviously not, because people in glass houses, they love to throw fucking stones. So when I'm thinking about this documentary, do I want to watch it? I kind of do, but no. I'm not going to give 50 pence a satisfaction or Netflix. I'm not going to give anyone, the perpetrators a satisfaction. All right, because as someone that has been a victim of abuse, I won't want someone sitting there, even if they're like, oh, look at the victim, look at me. Like, you keep rehashing what I don't want to rehash. I want to fucking move on. The man's in jail. We all know he's going to get away with it. Yeah, because of the fucking system. For all we know, it could be working for the FBI. It could just be working for the Epstein Islands. We don't know. We can all sit there guessing and saying, I know. Nobody fucking knows. Nobody knows because nobody was there. The only person that knows is him, what truly happened. He knows how heinous his acts is. Diddy was groomed by his mom, Wiggy over there. And if you don't know his story, allegedly his dad was an FBI spy. Seems like you can bump into a lot of them anytime. So his dad was an FBI spy or a police informant, which are an informant, informer, yeah. And then after the informer died, when Diddy was about 3, he was having parties in his house because his mom was running. Let's just say it like it is. Allegedly, his mom was running some fucking prostitute then. I don't know how you call it, but let's just say it like it is. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has to make up words on YouTube. I don't get paid off YouTube to be making up fucking words. Yeah, the bitch was sitting there doing what most bitches do. I'm doing this. God strike me down, I've never done it. I have never done it. But I know enough bitches that have done that fucking shit. So, you know, they're running their little sex club. Mans are paying for it. And the kids are running around the house like it's norm. So to him, he's looking at women in what way? Now you gotta think, by the way you raise your kids, you can buy your kids all you fucking want, yeah? But you can't buy respect, you can't buy manners. Do you understand that? Even education you can't buy. Do you know what I mean? You can buy it, but that could be risking a lot of lives. And then when you look at 50, he's got this thing in him, and it's not just a narcissist. Topical Juice done a show yesterday. He's a YouTuber, and he said it very well. Something about a Machiavellian. Let me see if I can find it, people. But the way he was describing him, because I was going to do the video, and then he came up, and I was like, no way is he done a video, because I haven't seen him for time, and I really respect him because of his stories. Anyone with a good story, I can understand why they act the way that they do now. But when people keep telling consistent lies, I can't deal with liars. I don't know why people will consistently lie and try and get people in trouble for no reason. And he doesn't do that. This is why I respect him. I'm going to try and see if I can get it on here.
He had an ear for talent, but he never had no talent himself. You understand? When it came to music.
Let me see if I can, because if you look at the transcript, you can tell you, it says show the transcript. And it was really good what he was saying. It's called Topical Juice, people. Go on his channel and he will explain exactly what he'll explain exactly what P. Diddy is like. But I think P. Diddy is a bit like 50 pence. 50 pence hides it in a different way. More sophisticated. Diddler is more of a show off. And that's his problem, and that's his downfall. Showing off, always playing his mouth, acting like he's all the big one and nobody gives a fuck about him because he's got nothing to show for it. At least 50 pence has. But that's diddler. And the fact that all the victims, they're blaming the girls. And don't forget all the men, the male victims. We haven't heard about them yet, have we? No, people. We have not heard enough about the male victims. But I'm pretty sure that we will soon. I'm very, very sure. But on that note, yeah, the documentary is saying something about a lead up. It's everything that we already know. And I don't even know what to say. I'm not going to watch it. If any of you have watched the documentary or you're going to watch it, can you leave a comment in the comment section? Tell me. Don't give away the spoiler if you have. But just tell me, like, was it a good documentary? How much out of 10 would you give it? Your Rotten Tomatoes and all that. Things like that. Look at the moon, people. It's moved. See. Anyways, I'm going to be off scared because shit needs to be done. I'm going to be a busy kitten. Alright, so the minx is off ski, people. Thank the Lord I don't have people like 50 pence around me. Or, oh gosh, diddler. And tell me who's worse. I already know. But who would you have at your party? Diddler or 50 pence? Let me know and tell me, are you going to watch the Netflix drama on Diddy? If so, why? Nah, jokes. If so, let me know. But please like, subscribe, and share, yeah? Only if you do actually enjoy it. And I'm just going to be like, you know what? It's that time his birthday in 2 days. It was at Uno's a couple of days ago on Monday. It was at Erica's on Wednesday, Queen Rika. A few more as well. There's been lots of birthdays coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. So I've been busy, but the only one that I've been concentrating on is my daughter Alexi's birthday, which is on the 14th. It's not this Sunday, not tomorrow. It's in 1 week, people. The 14th. Our baby girl is going to be 18. Wednesday Adams. But you know what? I'm fucking buzzing. She's booked the day off work. I don't know why. She might as well have gone to work. Am I lying though? And then like the dollar. Because it's going to be shit. And it would give me extra time to do the balloons. I bought a balloon pump. I'm just waiting for the deliveries, people. Oh, look at the moon. And see the star there. Right, I'm off, Skate. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah? Good Saturday night, Saturday evening, or Sunday morning, whichever one it is. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to press that thumbs up, only if you do like, yeah? And if you do watch the Diddy, let me know. Bye.